Hakeem with AutoFix Pal. Today we are working on a 2014 Nissan Altima. We are going to be replacing the inside door handle for the driver's side front door. As you can see in the video, it flops around all loose and it doesn't open the door. So we are going to swap that out. We have a new one, and yeah, let's get to it. Thanks for watching. Now, some would argue that using a pick to remove any door panel trim is not a good idea. And yes, it's not the best tool for the job. You should be using the plastic door panel trim tools to remove door panel trim or any type of trim. But if you don't have it available to you, you can use a pick. A pick can get that job done just as easily without doing any damage. As you see, I got it off without damaging that piece in the video right there. All you really need to do is just get a gap in there so that you can get your finger, get a big enough gap so that you can get your finger in there, and then you can pull that panel off by hand. And it's pretty easy to do. Now just remember, the only wrong tool is the tool that doesn't get the job done. There is no perfect tool for any job. Just be creative and use what you have available to you to get the job done without causing any damage or any harm to anything like yourself or anything else or whatever. Just get the job done. Now once you have all of the 10mm fasteners removed from the door panel, you can go ahead and grab the bottom of the door panel. There's a little bit of a gap at the bottom where you can grab it and just yank the door panel back. You can use trim tools if you want, but I successfully removed every single door panel on a Nissan by just grabbing the bottom and yanking the door panel back without breaking any clips. But you do want to remember to put the clips back if the clips do get stuck in the door. Sometimes the clips get stuck in the door, so make sure you pay attention to the location of the clips that secure the door panel onto the door. Quite often they will get stuck in the door and you will have to remove them with some clip removing tools. A clip removal tool or something equivalent to it. So just pay attention to the clips that hold the door panel on, and that's it. Now that light right there belongs to the light that's on the outside of the door panel. We should have removed that before removing the door panel, but we can always hang the door panel back onto the door and remove it like we're doing right now. Just pop that little light thing out using your pick or your door panel tool, whatever you want to do. And then unplug the connector that's inside the light. And that's it. And then you can push the plug back through the hole on the door panel and remove the door panel completely from the vehicle, from the door. Flip it around, and that will give us access to removing the broken inside door handle. After you have successfully removed all three screws, all three Phillips head screws from the back of the door panel that secure the door handle onto the door panel, you can go ahead and yank it out. There are two tabs that hold it in, one at the top and one at the bottom. You may need to use a pick to lift the tabs up and pop it back, but most of the time you can just pop it back without any tools. And the new door handle just pops into place. It's just slot right into the clips. The one at the top and one at the bottom, it's just slot right in. And then you'll put your 3 screws in, but don't over tighten the 3 screws because you can strip the door panel out and your door handle will be pretty loose, and you don't want that. It'll be flopping around and making all kinds of noises. And just don't strip those screws out. You don't have to tighten them up that much. You can see I'm adjusting the torque on the driver, the screwdriver, drill driver, or whatever they call that thing, so that it doesn't over tighten it. Alright, so just don't over tighten those screws and don't strip them out. That's it.
Though we say we don't, 'cause I just wanna get down with you.